Hello, everyone. Streaming some Vikings War of Clans while we run another Stronghold siege. It's gonna be a pretty chill stream. Just looking to have some conversation is all. So feel free to talk about whatever. I'll start reading the chat very soon. I just need to refresh my march here. Okay, let me just go through the chat. Char is here. Welcome to the stream, Char. You were the first? Nice. So I worked a little bit on the audio of the stream, hoping that that makes the noise completely gone. Someone's scouting us. Interesting. Baz over the pond. Hello and welcome to the stream. Baz, how are you doing, my friend? I know it's a bad time to be streaming. Most people are probably at work. I would be at work too, but I'm not. At the max, okay. So I will be adding music to the streams very soon. It's just I need a little bit of a short period without music, and then I'll go back to adding music to the streams. Jess Salmons. Hey Jess, welcome to the stream. I hope that this opponent actually tries to... I mean, what is this? Why do you keep scouting like the values are going to change? I hope that they show up and start doing something. I highly doubt that's going to happen. I'm good. Day off for me. Just had wisdom teeth removed, so I'm in Vikings. How many of them did you have removed? I know if you remove all four, then it's pretty big deal. But like one or two isn't too bad. I got lucky. I only had one bottom wisdom teeth that actually I had to have removed. The other ones, I don't even have any wisdom teeth growing, so I didn't have to, do an extensive sort of procedure. It was just one, so it was good for me. Shards required, lol, killing. Got it, got it. It's been really easy getting shards. I've been, getting quite a lot of shards actually. So for me, shards haven't been an issue personally through Vikings. But yeah, we all need shards, so I can understand that. You had all of them removed? Ooh. Just, yeah, I don't know. It feels really weird if you had all of them removed. I'm guessing your face is pretty swollen. Yeah, so funny enough, I didn't have mine removed in Canada. I know that part of the treatment here is, you get anesthetics and, you get put out and then you wake up and miraculously you don't have any wisdom teeth anymore. You don't endure the pain. So where I had them removed, I pretty much was fully, awake, and they didn't even give me enough doses so that I wouldn't feel it. Like when they were tugging on the teeth, I could literally feel, the teeth being pulled and tugged on. So You're lucky that the insurance covers you, or it would have been around 15,000. Yeah, I mean for four, yeah, um, that is a pretty, hefty sort of treatment. So, geez, that is something that I wouldn't want to do. But I mean, I had one removed, and it wasn't all four, but it was painful, to say the least. It was painful, and maybe you could say it was gruesome. It was bloody, and I mean I could feel everything from the time they pulled it, and it wasn't too bad, but it just felt very very. It felt like my jaw was ready to come out. Uh, yeah, I honestly don't feel like this enemy is okay. I need to refresh quickly. I see something going. I don't know if that was a hit or I'll just wait. I see some people pulling. It's not pretty wise to, pull at the same time as you see two other clanmates pulling. So I see them going back in. Now I will pull. At least we have, the 100 or so million troops that were pulled back in there now. Good time to go back in. And, I'm not changing sets. It's a hazard because we know that our enemy is probably going to show up. So there's no reason to change sets. Mine was under, been put to sleep completely. It took them around 90 minutes. They said, stitches, jaw feels like I had a fight with Mike Tyson. Yeah, I mean, four is, and I mean, I'm gonna assume that you're not at a pretty young age, or like they weren't like just baby wisdom teeth. I'm pretty sure they were grown wisdom teeth from, I'm just looking at your picture. I would assume that. So must have been a very painful procedure, to say the least. Are these just Jot armies so far? Yeah, I mean, I don't see the enemy anywhere around. So yes, they're just the Jot marches on a level 6 stronghold. 100k, that must have been a gray march or enemy. You're 23? Oh, okay. So, yeah, you're the same age as me. I had them removed when I was like 19. It I mean, even at 19, it's a pretty big deal. I feel like even at 19, like when he pulled it out and he showed it to me, I was like fully awake, and like he showed it to me, I was like, "Oh god. Jesus, how, the roots are massive." Uh, you think your CVC is lost now? How so, Char? Oh, so that's your father. Okay. Okay, my condolences. I was like, you don't seem that young, so it must have been even. Yeah, I mean, if you're older, yeesh, and they're fully grown, that thing feels like a tree that's like rooted pretty badly. Having that removed must suck. But I mean, 23 is pretty okay. Um, you've never had them removed? It's going to be the same pain. I mean, unless they give you like full anesthetics. I know, I know. I mean, imagine like being fully awake. I was fully awake. They didn't, because it was just one teeth. They said I don't need to be fully anesthetized. It was just enough to give me some sort of pain relief, I would say, or not feel everything, but I would still feel them tugging on it. It just wasn't hurting as much. My face would like maybe this part of my face was numb, but when they were tugging, I was fully going forward. Like you know, unless you get them to fully dig it out, which they do afterwards, in case there's any shards or bits. but they pretty much tug it out. It's not like they go in and, Dremel and whatever they do. It's not like that, because you're fully down, you don't even feel it. So when they do that, it's better because, it comes out as one full piece versus, if imagine four of them and they would break it down. Oof. You were the same influence, then suddenly they're pop shielded and they went up 47 trillion influence, so battles will be very messy. Okay. I mean, keep in mind, even if they go up in influence, you could still win by playing smart, and some of them can't score, so they could lose points, I guess, if they were in the same kingdom, but they can't score. Got it, got it. Yeah, some clients still do that. I feel like it's pretty stupid to do that, to be honest, but it happens. So this person was scouting us. This was the person that scouted. Is anyone else from them? Yeah, their big players are online. They're just not in our kingdom. This one is. Where is he? Probably killing invaders. Doesn't even have a few. Yeah, I would be interested to see them fight, to be honest. I would be very interested to see them hit us. But I honestly don't think that is going to happen. If you guys aren't subscribed, which I think most of you are, please consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 3,000 subscribers so that I can get to the next level of the streamer program, which would be great. Dread's here. Hello and welcome to the stream, Dread. Okay. It's better like this. Nice. I like this better. Okay, I can put my phone back so I could watch the marches that are coming to us. And now I can read the chat easily. So Baz over the pond says, now since alliances have happened, you lose pop as they attack in two teams. Yes, that does happen often with clans that have good alliances. Compact power is key. I'm telling you, if you have an alliance that shows up with very small players but are maxed, that is compact power. That is probably the best way to play the game. Your clan does requirements also for semi-strong players. Floki, you would have to emphasize. I didn't really understand that. I could refresh. I'm gonna wait for this one and refresh after that. So aside from Vikings, how's everyone been doing? I know it's the middle of the week and everyone is probably tired because Monday happened, so the general feeling is tiredness and laziness. So I know that for sure, but how else has everyone else been doing? Take the reward. Okay, so for those of you that haven't been to the stream, I'm gonna put my mouse on the reward. Here's the mouse. Okay, here's the mouse. I'm clicking. Nothing happens. So yeah, I can't take the reward. It doesn't work. Hi, and welcome to the stream, Cot. If you would be so kind as to tell me how to pronounce your name, I don't want to be butchering your name, which is a common thing that happens on my streams anyway. Everyone gets their names. I get everyone's names wrong. Everyone doesn't get their own names wrong. I get it wrong. Okay, so let me pull really quickly and reinforce again. Does your clan recruit new members? Yes, we do recruit new members. You would have to talk to our clan clan leader, sorry, Gwen. If you're looking to be recruited, you'd have to talk to Gwen. I'm not in charge of that. So I can't tell you what exactly the requirements and everything are. Pretty much max players, right? He messes up my name all the time. I didn't mess up your name. Your name is Gwen. But I do mess up most people's name. Peepo is here. Peppo. Hey, Peppo. Welcome to the stream. All right, let's see. I like the way we do this. When everyone sends a few million T7s, so not everyone is, being meat, that's probably the best way of playing this. And as we get stronger with more skins, I feel like we would need less and less meat. We're already moving towards much less meat when running Stronghold, so I love that. So for those of you that missed the last stream, I would say I've worked on the audio quite a lot. So if you are listening to the stream, please feel free to tell me how the audio is now. You don't know how it was last stream, but at least now you know now, and you could tell me. So I could work to improve more if the audio is still an issue. There are ways to make the audio even better, but I end up using more CPU than I would like to, and I'm not in the mood of frying this new PC just yet. So yeah, let me know. So the way we play it is everyone sends T8s and a little bit of T7. That way no one is just playing, full T7s, and everyone gets to, be meat. Sometimes we do the full T8 thing, where one person could be T7s and not everyone keeps pulling, but so far the enemy has shown zero interest in attacking us. The audio is perfect. I appreciate that. It took me a while to, get this, but I'm happy that you think it is good enough. I would love to show you how many troops we have here. Maybe I could look into the reports and actually show you, but I just want to learn and grow. Floki, the way you could learn and grow is watch my videos and streams. I pretty much talk about everything. And, feel free to ask me questions. I'm always here to answer anyone's questions. Doesn't have to be anything that, is happening on the stream. You could ask me any questions that you want, and I'll try my best to answer them. And, you don't necessarily have to just be in the clan to learn. You have resources like me. You have the proxy chats that are a great, way of getting information on the game. And, if you have time to do your research and, I don't know how to say it. Do your research, try to ask people that are knowledgeable, try to ask in chats and, get opinions from everyone. I would always say doing your own research when it comes to sets, when it comes to gems, when it comes to knowledge is probably the best way to go about everything. Everyone has opinions, doesn't mean they're wrong, doesn't mean they're right, but getting the right research done on your own is probably more important than just getting questions answered and getting people's opinions. Everyone could have opinions, but doesn't mean that they're 100% right about something. I wonder what happens if I do this. Oh, that doesn't work. Okay, what if I move this here? Hmm. This works way better for me like this. If I could, I can't. Wait. There we go. Okay, that is perfect. All right. Once we finish this Stronghold Siege, I will probably be ending the stream and working on a video that I think should be interesting. I think most people probably, that is a good opportunity to pull back actually. I think most people probably know about this, but there's always people in the community that rely on other people's opinions and don't necessarily get it right every time. So I'm making that video for them. And the topic of the video is basically, in Helheim, is it worth it to buy boosts through the store or still play the nodes every 20 minutes? And I think the answer there should be pretty straightforward. We've talked about it. And if that is not the case for you, you would be shocked to see the results of the video. I think, most people will probably be aware of it, but I think there's going to be a bunch of people in the community that are going to find the result shocking. And at the end of the day, this game doesn't reward being lazy, when it comes to playing the game. Just like, you could one tap an invader or a ghost and not get as many. Chat coming in. No one's weak, you're growing, Floki. That is correct. I mean, everyone's spending time, and the amount of time that we've spent might be different from you. So you just have to spend time. Harris says, start from the beginning, brother. Some things are not made into videos, just like you start a game, what exactly you do, what to do at certain levels, what sets to make, etc., etc. That is very correct. So you can't find all the answers. You just have to try to do your best to learn from other people and just have to ask around, honestly. Unless you invest 2 to 3K into your account, you're not going to make much impact. I must have invested a lot more, but just giving up a guess. Yeah, Baz, if you've been playing for 6 years, as long as I've had, that is a very low number actually. Now probably would be possible to max an account with that amount. Probably double that, but pretty close to maxing an account I would guess is near that amount that you just mentioned. I wanted to know about Helheim, but could not find something satisfactory anywhere. So, Harris, is your question about the Helheim store, or do you think would you say that your question is more about how to get the stars? Because I don't think the stars, there would ever be a video where you could, finalize how to get the stars. But if it is about the store, I have one coming out very soon, and I hope that the quality of the video would be high and the general topic should be good. In Fury, why does it seem Home Kingdom sees the towers before enemy kingdoms? Is it a server glitch or just a Plarium setting? I honestly think there is a 2 or 3 second delay, to be fair. And I would say that is so that the Home Kingdom has a opportunity to get into the towers before they're all gone. When it was our turn to defend, I would say we would see them 2 or 3 seconds before enemies would be able to see them. To be honest, I'm not sure if the enemy were quick or they were slow. I would just say there was a 2 or 3 second delay. And if everyone was able to see the towers all at the same time, I think there would be impossible odds for a clan to defend any towers. So I would assume that is the case, a 2 or 3 second delay for the enemy to get in. So I'm assuming this is spy. I will wait until I'm instructed to go back in. I don't have a spy amount that's satisfactory for the defense right now. So we'll not risk to go in with spy. Helheim, I like doing re-levels for sure. Yes. Cantact is here. Hello and welcome to the stream again. How are you doing, my friend? You spent 2 weeks on level 7. So, yeah, I mean, I could probably make a video on how to improve your Helheim performance. And if that is something that people are still having difficulties with, I can definitely make a video on it for sure. But it's just a matter of spending time and time and time and just hitting the levels until your champion levels up, until you get the gear drops. It's pretty much that is just the case when it comes to Helheim. There isn't really a way to improve that performance per se, but it's just a matter of going and going and going. Yeah, if you max everything, you probably need to spend 5 or 6K at this point in the game. You're growing up really fast in the last 2 weeks. You're really happy about that. I'm happy that you're improving. I mean, I feel like the game is making it so much more easier to get most things. I would say resources are difficult, but if you have a good performing clan, I mean, I haven't opened any resources in the past God knows how long. I've been constantly having resources. So I can go in with spies. Thank you, Gwen, for that piece of info. I'm back in with the troops. So the spy is done. You can see the report here. I'm back in with troops. Close to finish the first secret knowledge level and going for secret 2. That is going to be a big jump. Secrets are a lot of, gold, a lot of shards. So yes, I will for sure make a video. I mean, I'm trying my best to get everything sorted out and, make enough time to record. Juna's here. Hello and welcome to the stream, Juna. If you're new, please consider subscribing. We're going for 3,000 subscribers. It would help me out a lot. The best combo on you're doing multiple things together. This game is always about doing multiple things together, and sometimes it gets difficult. Everyone gets all over the place. You get overwhelmed, but it's just a matter of spending some time and getting adjusted, and you should be able to do just fine, my friend. Making sure I didn't miss anyone's chat here. So, all right, we're back here. Just trying to adjust the light, the room light, so that it looks a little bit more crispy. I got a better, I would say, LED light that doesn't reflect so much in my glasses. It just makes it so much better for me. Dishcloth, hello and welcome again to the stream. Right now I'm going only spies and never shield to make Madness and Valor. I'm trooping T7 for siege and retiring them to get Bloody Jarl, and I'm farming shards for triple unity. Yeah, that's a pretty good plan. If you are doing a spy trap, might I suggest doing T1s so that you also get this achievement. Need more warriors. So if you do T1s, there's a good possibility that you can get a lot of gold from Need More Warriors if you could do all levels. And you will be extremely small, so most people would probably hit you once or twice at least. And a lot of shards, very few troops lost. If you manage to do all levels of Need More Warriors, you probably end up with like 200 billion T1s. If you have 200 billion T1s at once, or, well, probably less, 100 billion, I would say. 100 billion T1s at once, even if you have very little knowledge, You have a T1 wall and T4s. Oh, that's amazing. So you're on the right path, my friend. You just have to spend a little bit more time, and that is amazing. You mean the gold that you get from that is perfect. You could do a lot with the gold, and just be, you know, making plans for your future is a important step in this game. So try your best to think ahead of everything, and if you could make a good enough plan for the future, you are set. And that is my biggest advice. It's like, try to think about the future more so than the current state of the game, because as you progress, the game also evolves, and you always want to have room to improve. Oh, got it. So they completely zeroed you. Yeah, you just have to spend. I would say if you make 100 billion T1s and get zeroed, it's probably worth it. You probably make a ton of shards from it. So if you're in full spy gear, and if you have your spy gear leveled up, if you have good enough gems, it's going to be a very strong spy trap. I mean, I remember doing. Porsche's here. Hey, Porsche, how are you doing, my friend? I remember doing a spy trap like years ago. It was the best thing. Which one's my town name? My town name is Hound. Yes, this is me. You sent Gwen one though. Okay, so I could show you my profile quickly. This is me. I have the same logo as my Discord here. And 2 billion or 3 billion T4s. I would suggest making even more T1s. Stop doing the T4s and just do more T1s. You would probably end up with a lot more troops, and you'd be difficult to kill. Level 9, Hero and Shaman is 7 to 8. Yeah, I mean, I would not want to scout a town that has, full. I think it's impossible to get. You said you're Palace 36, so I would say it's impossible to get the gems, right? I think the gems are limited, but even without the gems, I think you could do a lot of impact. I don't know. I mean, I feel like. One second. I feel like old players probably have a lot of these boosts. I mean, I could. Oh, I can't show you, but I would say probably have days off that boost. Quickly. I mean, it's very stupid to recall, but let's just do it. We have time, and I don't see any threats that are big enough. It takes too much time because they keep zeroing you. Yeah, that's why I'm saying you need 200 billion or so T1s. You wouldn't be zeroed even if you log off with worst boost possible, lowest boost. And also keep in mind, my friend, if you go here to the clan store, I know I don't have enough loyalty points, but let's see. 30% boosts cost 10,000. So, I mean, if I do like 10,000 tasks, I'd probably have this much. So, a little bit of clan tasks, and you could sleep with bigger boost, 30% boost possibly. That is a lot less troops that you would lose, and you could also, I think there's 45%. Yeah, so you could spend a little bit of tasks on these boosts, and you wouldn't need to use 20%. You could get a ton of these boosts, right? 2,000 of these boosts. How does that even work? Wait, how can I? Okay, maybe there wasn't enough. Yeah, there was only 300 of these. Yeah, so I mean, look, 300 only cost 3 million. I mean, there's a lot of boosts that you could have. You should probably look into buying boosts from the clan store. Triple Unity to be able to make more T1s. Got it, got it. I would just make them out of the blue. The amount of gold that you can get, you could do a lot with it. That's a lot of T1 you trained, lol. Yeah, I have. I can show you. Let's take a quick peek here. I have 100, almost 100 billion T1s. 102 billion troops total, but just my T1s, I don't see anyone breaking me unless, even if I send my hero, my shaman out, I don't see anyone breaking this anytime soon, so I'm not worried so much. You want to be weak because if you're not, they don't zero you. I'm 100% sure, my friend, if you make 50 billion T1s, scout only, and someone is able to get 50, 60 million T7 hits on you and exchange it for 300, 400 million T1s, they would keep hitting you. If you're on and you have a lot of farms and a lot of infirmaries, you could keep healing the majority of the troops you lose, and you wouldn't run out of troops for a very long time. So Arctic Wolf, I'm assuming that's a lot of T1s. Hi, dude. It's Baz from over the pond. Nice to meet you. Hey, Baz. Yes, I trained a lot of T1s. Am I proud of it? Am I worried that somehow I'm going to lose a lot of them at once? Yes, I am worried. I'm not super proud of doing it, but I did what had to be done. I can train a little bit cheaper now because I have it maxed. The achievement gives me... ooh, I need to go in quickly. So the achievement gives me training boosts, which means I can now train other troops. Was I kicked or did I pulled myself? I'm pretty sure yes. So we'll see. Now on you with the T7. Yeah, so the more T1s you have, the less you end up losing. So if you had only 3 billion T1s, it does make sense that you lose that many. Great video, lol, audio is great, and my specs are so-so. This was a mid shield before Plarium killed my account. So let's take a look at Baz's account. Wait, you didn't train many T1s, my friend. Your specs are so-so. Yeah, I'm working on getting 1080p. I would like to have 1080p on the stream. My PC should be more than able to stream in 1080p, to say the least. I should have zero issues with streaming in 1080p. 60 FPS, we don't really need 60 FPS on this game, but so to speak, I should have zero issues. So currently we've had 0 frame drops. CPU is clocking at 7%, 8% on the streaming PC. I could tab out here quickly. And on the gaming, we're at 6% on the gaming one. So, in terms of the stream, I shouldn't be having any issues with streaming in 1080p. I was told that I need to partner up with YouTube to be able to stream in 1080p. That is something that I'm looking into. If I can enable that, we will have a much more smooth stream. And higher FPS, higher specs, sort of say, higher resolution, and that would just make me so much happier because I'm not so worried about the stream quality as I am right now. Even though I feel pretty happy with the way it is now, it's not the best. I know that, and I've tried to stream in 1080p. I should be able to, zero issues. But when I do stream in 1080p, my stream just lags. And I was told that I need to partner up with YouTube to be able to get rid of that lag, and that is something that I'm trying to do. 3rd level of 7 Flames of Odin. I'm struggling to get it. Yeah, I don't think anyone really knows how to get... Yeah, Camtac's asking how you get level 2. I honestly don't think anyone even knows how to get any levels of that achievement. It would be nice to get it. I just don't think anyone really knows how to get it at this point in the game. Uh, you sent 400 million T4s in Jotunheim. Yeah, I don't recall losing any T4s. I didn't spend any T4s. And somehow I'm at level 4, I think, or 3 or something. Yeah, I'm at level 4. I've barely used any T4s, and I got level 4 in Jot. Sorry, in Fury. Didn't use any T4s. Jess, please tell us what it is if you have any ideas. Level 5 is kill and heal T6. Okay, we shall see about that because I will be training a lot of T6s for Jot and throwing them at the throne. So that should be a really quick level 5 if that is the case. Kill and heal T6. I doubt that's that is how it works. Considering in Fury, we did have a lot of T6 onslaughts on Fury towers, unless the tower troops don't count, I guess. Maybe that is the case and I'm just unaware of it. If the tower troops don't count, then that would be a possible solution. Big question. It's a lot of troops to kill. Yeah, I don't know. I would like to be informed if that is ever an option, if there is ever a chance of being informed of this. All right, I apologize. I had to get something sorted. So let me take a quick look at. Okay, we did lose some troops, so let's quickly refill this. I see the march. There's a lot of time, so quick, and then I can try to catch up with the chat. I apologize for a second. I had to look away. Okay, so Bloody R level 11. Is it worth destroying 900 million T7s to get them very little gold? I would say no, not at all. I mean, the amount of gold that you would have to spend on boosts to train 900 million T7s is not equivalent to what you get back. So no, it's not, according to me. Jess says, Flames of Odin level 6 is TY troops, kill and heal, and it's not made it to levels, and you've not made to level 7 yet. Okay. train 22 million T7s takes me 214 weeks with all boosts. So is worth it? I don't know. Possibly. I guess it's up to you. By the way, Hound, right now I don't do a lot of T1s, also because I use 15-hour boosts to make them. I click objectives of clan, farm points, and use them to free train T1s. I mean, you could, that is also a good option. I mean, set up a bunch of T1s and let them just finish on their own. That also works. All right, so I think I lost troops. Nope, I think I have some to heal. Now we can heal later. Okay. Destroying 900 million T7s, which are a damn good meat shield now in Jaw to lol again. Yeah, I mean, I would rather make shards from troops, especially because Unity of 3, every other achievement, every other town skin. So let's go into the town. This skin, the Guard of War, look at how many more shards I need. I need a billion more shards, and like I need a billion shards, and I need like 870 million more. So I don't know. Oops, that wasn't what I meant to do. Yeah, I don't know. I would rather just use my troops for shards, to be honest. Perfectly honest. Sorry, it's T6 troops for level 6 Flames of Odin. So do I need T5s for level 5? I have, okay, for the last time, this is going to be the last time I go here. I have very little T5s, actually. I don't even train T5s. For scouts, I have 15 million. I don't even think I have any T6 scouts. Yeah, so maybe I will never have level 5. Level 5 Odin's Flame. I might just make some level 5s or whatever and throw them in Yacht and hope that I get it. Maybe that's how. It's a future investment. Jarl is a really good achievement for the values. You will train faster and you get insane boosts on damage. So per million troops, from someone that has everything the same as me and also has Bloody Jarl maxed, it's 15 hours. I don't know, it's just, you know, the amount that you have to throw away is pretty ridiculous. I don't really see how that is something that of a worthy investment to me. On the long term, yes, you are 100% right. You make cheaper troops, and that is a big game changer. But you know, the amount that you have to train to throw away, like back then it was 500 million, I think, for level 10, I think. That was ridiculous, but that worked. But I don't see me using 7 billion, or, you know, 7 billion, I could, even if I'm making expensive troops, it would be a lot more valuable to me to make those troops and, you know, throw them on pop or throw them wherever where I can make some shards off of them, versus just throw them away so that I can train a little bit less troops. It's a very big ask, and it's not for everyone. Is it good for someone that plays tile battles? Yes. If you do play tile war, it is something that you need to have, because if you don't have it, then your opponent has just a massive advantage. You know, 30%, 40%, I don't know how many it is, but it is a big difference. And I think it's 30%. I think if you don't have it, you're pretty much screwed. T7 versus T7, and, you know, you lose a lot. Do you know which town skin is Plarium going to add? I think I do know. I think the next one is going to be this town skin? Guard of Peace? I'm not 100% sure, honestly. They haven't released that information to us yet, so it would be very difficult to say what exactly it is. Wish you could buy shards. I don't really, I mean, I've been making like 50, 60 million per Stronghold Siege that we've ran. Granted, like right now I can't play the scouts. I'm losing a little bit of shards. But I don't see shards being a massive issue in the game. If you're willing to spend on shards, you might as well just spend on troops. That would be the most, you know, losing the fun aspect of the game is playing the game with your troops. You get 50% damage, and that's a lot. It's true. In fact, I think you should make it slowly and not rush it. Yes, yes. If you could do it slowly, it would be worth it. Do a bunch. Throw whatever spare you have if you need to lower your influence. Great way to do it. I personally just don't see myself doing it anytime soon. And as I was discussing, I have a good feeling that, one second, let me just refresh these just so I don't forget. Here, sorry, development. So these boosts, I have a very good feeling that Plarium is going to increase the value. So we've had these for a very long time. I would say over a year, 2 years now. What Plarium usually does is every couple or so months, they used to at least. I mean, you could look at these, right? We used to have this, and then this came out, and this was massive back then. This was very, good back then if you could afford to get any. And then this came out, and then the 35% came out, but never higher. I have a feeling that they are going to add higher levels of this. Sonny is here in the stream. Hey, welcome to the stream, Sonny. You have some shady deals for new players where you can buy 1 million or so shards. All right. Yes, Plarium does have that. Okay, I think you said they. Okay, yes, Plarium does have that. I mean, how much is it? $100 for 1 million shards? Jesus. I remember which pack you're talking about. Yeah, if you have a new account, you might be able to see that pack. Okay, no troop losses. So the fun part is making shards. When I started doing these things with spies, I got so much fun. Yes. I think Plarium aren't making the game fair, honestly. In Fury, we came third in kingdoms, but the 2 kingdoms above us had massive influence compared to yours. Yes, so Fury isn't now 100% about influence as much as it is about league. I think influence plays a factor, but your kingdom influence takes you to a different league. So you just have to be aware of which kingdom influence league you're in, and if there's a way that you could increase or decrease to improve your odds, that is something that you have to do. You want to place your kingdom in a range where you have pretty easy opponents. You don't want to get the very difficult ones. That just makes things more difficult for you, because now you just get someone that is massively overpowered and good chance that they do win against you, and that is something that you're trying to avoid. So you probably need to find an opponent that isn't 100% as, I would say, as strong as the massive clans that sometimes end up in lower influences. I really do appreciate each and every one of you for showing up to the stream. I know it's very difficult to just sit there and watch someone playing Stronghold Siege. It's like there isn't really a fun factor. I can't go into the battle reports and show you any animated battles between our troops and those troops and say, okay, there's the content. This is the content. It's a screenshot, I would say, or a still image. But I'm here. I'm able to chat with you guys. So if you want to take advantage of that, and ask your questions, try to engage into conversations, I'm here for that. But for those that did miss the first part of the stream, there is going to be a video that I'm going to upload today about the Helheim store versus doing Helheim nodes on your own for boosts. I think the results were pretty good. I'm making it as informative and as good as I can, high quality possible. I think everyone is going to enjoy that. I'm going to make the editing. I've been spending 2 days on it, trying to get the editing work done. I have a little bit more of editing to do. Then it's going to be up for render and published by the end of the day today. So do look forward to uploading that. It would be my first video after a long time. So yes. If you are late to the stream, that is something that I'm going to be doing. So after the Stronghold Siege is done, I will probably end the stream and go work on that so I could have a good video that is going to be impactful for the community up. It's wonderful having two screens. Yeah, yeah. That's how I'm doing this. I'm reading the chat on this screen and playing on the other screen. So yes, it's a great feature to have two screens and multitask. I think I've done poorly on shards actually this run. And the enemy isn't even showing up. I don't know why I keep refreshing this damn boost. I'm running super low on defense, and I need to work on that. Nope. Let's go here for a second. Yeah, it's better if I go here. So when we started, I was... How long has it been? It's not been... So the stream is an hour long, so we've been like an hour and 10 minutes into the... I think I was at 70, so 50 mil. Resources... I missed the shards. I trained 2.8, so 69? I will have to double check that. I'm kind of confusing myself. How much did I train? 250. Yeah, so I've made like 40 million so far. And there's a bunch of marches left still. So if anyone has anything they want to talk about, feel free. If not, I'll just try to keep the stream quiet. I know there's no music, so that's why I'm talking so much. I'll add the music to the stream very soon. It's just a short period that I had to do without streams, and yeah, I can add music back again. Now that the audio issues have been resolved, I'm happy with the audio, so I'll add music on top of that, and it should take away a little bit from the noises that the stream... I feel like most of the noise is gone, but there should be a little bit. Cestral? I honestly hope they don't. I mean, as far as we've heard, the future updates that they have scheduled, which is going to be painful, is this. It's the VIP levels, which we haven't been able to earn any because, you know, you don't earn any VIP levels once you max this out. So it's been a while. I think it's been a year at least since they've done this. So what we've heard is VIP levels are coming out. So a lot of more money to be spent on VIPs. Imagine how much you had to spend to go from 35 to 40, multiplied by 3-4 times. So that is something that's painful that's going to be added, which will suck. Additionally, we have these shaman levels. So, you know, our shaman are maxed. Apparently level 70 of shaman is coming very soon. It's been something that people have been talking about. Possibly released by Plarium Torin. I'm not 100% sure about that. I've heard that from trusted sources that it is something that's being worked on. When it comes out, I'm not sure. The only thing they've actually told us that's coming out is leagues, and I mean, I think there were videos about the leagues. They're in the proxy chats, and they're not even clan leagues, honestly. They're just personal player leagues that are being changed. Doesn't affect most of us. Some of us are going to be affected. Yeah. What's the word on this update is coming? On when this update is coming? Good question. When I did ask, I was not given an answer. So your guess would be as good as mine. My guess is probably end of March or probably start of March. Sometime in that period, start to end of March, somewhere in between there, is probably when they'll release the update. Could be sooner, could be later. It's just a wild guess. Nothing's ever set in stone until they tell us. So yeah, not 100% sure when that is going to happen. But yeah, the everything else on what exactly those updates are just assumptions and guesses. The only trusted source that I would trust when it comes to those pieces of information is Torrin, and if he tells us that is coming out, I will definitely make sure you guys know about it. But other people have been talking about it. I just haven't been able to catch up with other communities. Keep in mind that the Russian streamers have higher level of the streamer program, which means they get information way sooner than us. I just haven't been able to put enough time to go and watch their videos, translate their videos, and figure out what new things are being added. I'm just trusting the words of other people who watch the Russian streamers, and they told us what's up, and I'm just relaying that information to you guys. I'm not 100% sure for myself. I hope that they never release a second shaman. A second shaman is not good. It's bad actually. It's bad for the game. Hero double is good. If they do add a second shaman, the only purpose it should have is when killing invaders. It would only show up when you kill invaders or ghosts. That should be the only use for it. Imagine if you try, right now, the only time you could actually hit someone on a town and, trust to get good enough results is when you do hit them on the town and they have hero double only. That is when you can expect a little bit of a good result. Imagine if you added hero or shaman double to the mix. It would be impossible, technically one person could send 2 marches into pop or stronghold or whatever that have both hero and shaman in. That just removes a lot of the aesthetics of the game. This game is meant to be team play game, and adding that just removes a lot from what exactly composes of the team. You could have onslaughts where double onslaughts now I would have 2 maxed hits, 2 maxed marches going in. It would take away from the game. Right now I feel like the game is in a good position, and having that would not make the game any better. All right, so let's see if we did lose some troops. I think Gwen is probably playing meat. Someone's playing T6s I saw here. So thanks for doing that. I've not been losing any troops. They would never do this in a Q&A? Yeah, they should never. I mean, it would destroy the game. It would destroy the game. Anyone that thinks otherwise, honestly, I'm willing to hear you out, but I've been playing this game for 6 years. When they did add the hero double, it was a very big difference maker, to say the least. When they did add hero double, everyone was shocked. They were like, now you can't hit anyone, because back then when you would hit someone, you were hoping that they were unshielded, and the reason they were unshielded was they were attacking. You would see the march go out, you would hit them, boom, they were destroyed. It was a goal to always keep your hero. It was a goal to always keep your hero in the town. The game has evolved a lot because of the hero double, I would say. For me, it doesn't make any sense to add shaman double. Even if it's for the sake of killing ghosts, I feel like you could kill ghosts really easily right now. Having a celestial gem when I attack pop or siege, but I don't cheat. I don't like the hero double ever coming in. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of people having different powers because now that the celestial gems are in, the shaman gears in, not everyone matches up in strength with other people. Let me see if I can find some battle reports. I think I've deleted all of them actually because I was hitting. Yeah, I deleted all my reports because they were just full of ghosts and Ubers. But three players could attack a stronghold siege, and if it's full with hero doubles, you could still destroy it. You could kill all the troops in there if you are strong enough. 360 million versus 160 million. The math should be on their side, but the troops are just not strong enough when you have hero double. Now imagine if those people who we were hitting do have their hero and shaman, because now they also have a shaman double. It would just make it impossible to break anyone. So I believe this and the next march are going to be spies. I don't even see them. They must be far. Oh, this is the one that's coming. People are pulling stuff. Oh well. Knowledge and wallets makes this game pay to play. Lol. Reason I enjoy the game. Yeah, I mean, it's, to be fair, it's mostly the pay aspect of the game right now that is at stake. Having the the adequate secret knowledge, having the main knowledge, all of this stuff cannot be done by a free to play player at a high level. You could get them done. It's not that. I mean, I feel like this stuff, everyone should have them, even if you're free to play now, because there's so many resources, there's so many boosts. You do this. If you have your own single clan and you're big enough, you can make a lot of resources. I mean, the leader just makes 2 trillion of everything from a CVC that is still, that we're gonna get like 5 trillion, I think. But the leader can make, you could sit in a clan on your own and make a lot of resources. Resources are no longer an issue in this game. As I was showing, I have these, but I haven't opened any resources in a long time. They've just been with me. I've moved kingdoms. I've brought them over every time. I've never opened any resources. They just keep going down and coming back up because we hit towers. We get resources here and there. It's just about boosts. The game has only been about boost in the past 3-4 months, and that is going to be the biggest impact on the game, is whether you have the boost, and the boosts come with money. They don't just show up in your account. So yeah. So pay to play is a big deal of the game right now. Having the right boosts and being able to make enough troops could make differences when it comes to, if you're a small clan playing versus a big clan. If you have more T8s than them, and you're maxed, there's a possibility that you're able to beat a bigger clan because you have more T8s than them. Nothing speaks a big difference when it comes to T8s. We had an opponent where we onslaughted them with T8s, they pulled. We onslaughted them again. Okay. We onslaughted them. Imagine that they filled out their stronghold. So 340 million T8s. We hit them 3 times and they stopped. They didn't have enough T8s to continue. Granted, we were losing shards because, T8 on T8 doesn't give you a shard positive return. Most of us were getting, 5 million shards and losing around like 40, 30 million T8s every time we hit. So we're losing shards, but we had T8s to continue hitting them for the entire duration of the CVC. They just stopped because they ran out of T8s. If you play T7s against T8s, you will not enjoy what happens. I feel like a good T8 combination against a T7 March just would demolish. It would essentially be a big, first of all, we would play T7s. We wouldn't be stupid enough to hit them with T8s. But imagine if we did hit them with T8s. We would kick them out every time, even if all of them were in, even if there were no hero doubles, we would kick them out every time. Because we also have the T8s, like, your first 2 hits could be T7s, weaken them enough, and before reinforcements go in, the T8s would kick them every time. And on points, you would win. On the paper, you would win. They wouldn't be able to get enough, points. And if they're trying to go in with time marches, it's impossible versus a clan that can hit you once before the march arrives, once during the march, and once after. Our goal would essentially be to make sure you don't get any points from this march that's going to hit you. And, with a level 6 Odin, you can't just throw in T4s and, constantly throw in T4s and hope that one of them is the one where the march lands on. Because with a level 4, that was what everyone would do, right? You could throw in T4s on a level 4 stronghold and get the blue march, get the points from that. Constantly throw in T4s. And T4s with Plunderer, that's Banger. With Plunderer, if you throw in T4s constantly, enemy couldn't even see the T4 marches, and you would end up defending this. So I think the game has evolved a lot in sense of evolution with the towers, with the stronghold sieges. I'm thinking towers, Plarium is probably going to add more towers very soon. On reinforced towers, I think level 18, we were able to break with 1 T8 OS. That's like 800 million troops, all gone with the 1 T8 OS. So essentially, it's a time for Plarium to add more towers, maybe more of each level, so everyone gets a chance to kill a few troops here and there. But probably what we're going to see is higher levels very soon, because I'm guessing big clans are also running out of towers. Even if you do reinforce, what ends up happening is most likely than not, you get hit with T7s. So the tower's troops are gone, and then you get hit with the T8s. With reinforcements also, towers aren't as big as Stronghold. So Stronghold gives you 340. I think towers give you 270. 3 OS is 100% chance of you getting kicked out. If they time it, if they, whatever the approach is, 3 OSs will likely kick everyone out of a Stronghold. So yeah. I think that was a small scout. Yep. And the last march here is spy, so I can pull my troops, probably. Great chatting. Got to run. Need some pain tablets and drink them off. You're off to sleep. Feel a tad bit sick, and you'll be back for sure in future videos and content. Thanks. Um, it's been great talking to you, Baz. Go take care of yourself. I know you just had a massive treatment, so yeah, you probably need to take a lot of rest. You're gonna look a little bit ugly, but then it's good for your future. So yeah, go take care of yourself. Uh, yeah. Oh shit. So number of warriors, and that's why. Yeah, I mean, oh, I didn't need to apply. I wanted to apply this. I don't think there's. Is there 20 minutes? Yeah, there is, but oh well. Let's just do. Freak it. Night, my friend, and to all, great chatting. Bye bye. Take care of yourself. Okay, so our enemy had shared fighting reps with other kingdom. I'm just finding this out. Where is their pop? Okay. Poor things. Most of them are open. I mean, wait, they're all open. What's up? But they were gone to this clan. I think they were running Stronghold Siege or something. What? Oh, this clan was taking over the other enemy's pop. Got it. So they gave them reputes for that. That's funny. Yeah, so they gave people 3 hour reps to take pop, which basically takes 1 hour. I don't know why anyone would ask for 3 hour reps. Oops, when you're taking pop. That was funny. Yeah, so you see, like people make mistakes like that, and it affects other. It affects their game. Like, why would you take 3 hour reps if you're playing pop? Makes zero sense. Okay, so I think I can heal these now. Very low on boosts, as you can see. Embarrassingly low. Boom. Jeez, I need boosts ASAP. I'm waiting. I mean, I could buy these packs, but I'm waiting on the key mega, the $9 key one. I don't have that yet. When I do have that, it will be amazing. I will not run out of boost for a bunch of months, I would say, maybe. Probably not, but let's say like a month or two. 2, 3 months of no boosts issue. Probably longer. So it's worth it for me. I'm just waiting for that. I will probably keep waiting until I get it. I had it last time, but I didn't know how good of an offer it was. But now I do know, and I shall be buying it. All right. Um, ooh, I lost. Yes, I did. Okay. I would have loved. I mean, we've yet to have an opponent that actually fights versus us. I would love to have an opponent that actually does fight against us. As much as it's bad for me because I'm low on troops and whatever, it's just no fun when they don't show up. So yeah, I feel like we've been improving here, even though we don't have the Helheim bonus anymore, right? Yeah. With the Helheim bonus, Stronghold Siege is just insane. You know, very big difference when you play with the Helheim bonus. Okay, I'm gonna move it to intermission just to see. I like this setup so much. It's so much better like this. I don't know why I don't get notifications on OBS. I would love to see when people are subscribing. So Daniel Hobson subscribed. I didn't get any notifications, even though I do have the notifications on. Huh. The stream stats are great. I mean, I'm happy with those. It's just that I don't see, which I should be able to see, by the way. New subscriptions. Why? I'll have to figure that part out because I would love to, thank people when they do end up subscribing. It's like unless I'm on the intermission page, like which I can see them, I guess. But I can't. If I'm in the game, it doesn't notify me, even though it should be. Oh, I did lose some troops again. I should have time, right? Yep. Oh, my food is here now. Well, we might make it again. But it seems like the big clans have had some fun. Probably training troops, probably, right? It's got to be it. Oh, that's influence. Where's the lust? Yes. Nice shards. Oh, let me check. I did lose troops, huh? Yes, I knew it. Must have been a gold march. Bad. With Helheim boost, sorry, with Home Gang boost, this is much lower, but It's not bad at all. Last two marches, and this one's spies, scout. So after this, I'll just end the stream. That was crazy. I think I saw a glitch happen. Wasn't a frame drop. Interesting. What was that? Right, nice one. I lost a little bit more troops. So the last one is spy. Yep, it's spy. Okay, so we are pulling anyway. Nice. Perfection. All right. Thank you so much to everyone that did show up to the stream. I will be streaming more. I'm planning to stream for the next 7 days, probably around the same time. Let's see if we can try to get the 3,000 subscribers during the streams. But I look forward to posting a video tonight, so that is going to happen. And yeah, that's it. Thank you so much for showing up to the stream, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.